True, the world is indeed a better place to live when joy blossoms in the hearts. And at the heart of heart care is Escort's Heart Institute and Research Centre Limited. Escort is India's best known and most respected cardiac care facility, an institution which has earned international recognition as a leader and innovator in comprehensive cardiac care and research in India. Focused, committed, and completely devoted to keeping hearts healthy. Escort has its genesis in the pre-liberalization era when cardiac care was still in a nascent stage in India. It was a time when Indians had to go abroad for heart-related ailments. Today, 20 years later, the wheel has come full circle. We have emerged as the finest practitioners of cardiac care in India, offering world-class heart care to not only Indians, but also to countless patients from all over the world. Welcome to the comforting world of Escort's Heart Institute and Research Centre Limited, where the medical treatment is truly world-class and our approach towards our patient is warm and sensitive. Today, Escorts is an advanced tertiary-level cardiac care centre, having successfully completed 20 years of excellence in providing the highest standard of cardiac care to over 2 million patients. An ISO 9001 certified and National Accreditation Board for Hospitals and Healthcare Providers accredited approved facility, Escorts is a centre of excellence providing the most comprehensive cardiac program. It truly is a one-stop shop for all cardiac care. What distinguishes Escorts is its strict adherence to best international clinical protocols in patient handling, operation theatres, ICU management and emergency care. Our well-trained doctors, caring nurses, trained paramedics and hospitable staff give the patient a feeling of a home away from home. Escorts has a number of firsts in cardiac care in India. It is the first hospital with a specialized multidisciplinary team of pediatric cardiologists, pediatric surgeons, anesthesiologists and pediatric intensivists, supported by a dedicated pediatric ICU that works only towards child cardiac care. This highly trained and experienced team has pioneered several cardiac techniques for children, producing results that are comparable to the best in the world. A pioneer in bringing world-class treatments to India, Escort's introduction of robotics cardiac surgery, performed with the help of Da Vinci telemanipulation system, has reduced the complications associated with traditional heart surgery. Escorts was also the first to introduce a comprehensive lifestyle management program in India. Cardiac Rehabilitation Centre is a multidisciplinary program designed to help an individual achieve an ideal lifestyle tailor-made to his needs, leading to a healthy body and a healthy mind. In keeping with its leadership status, Escorts was the first heart institute to have an electrophysiology laboratory which identifies and corrects the rhythmic disorders of the heart. We also have the honor of being the first to implant an ICD, a heart failure device and a combo device in Southeast Asia. That's the reason why we are the largest referral center in the country for diseases of heart rhythm. In heart care, high-speed response during the critical golden hour is of utmost importance. The golden hour is the first hour when the symptoms of heart ailments occur. Escorts is the only hospital in the country to have multiple heart command centers across the country and inside the hospital for prompt action. The heart command centers are set up at leading hospital premises and equipped with all cardiac investigations like ECG, echocardiography, Doppler test, Holter and lung function tests. All our heart command centers are managed round the clock by experienced teams of doctors from Escorts. We believe in the old adage, prevention is better than cure. So we promote and encourage Escort's comprehensive health checkup, executive health checkup and executive cardiac and health screening. Our skills cover all aspects of heart health, from prevention to treatment. Thanks to the dedication, brilliance and passion for path-breaking work of our clinical team, Escorts has the highest concentration of cardiac talent in the country, renowned for their outstanding work in the field of cardiac sciences. It is the collective brilliance of the medical fraternity of different specializations that aids our vision of providing a patient-centric approach to heart care. Not surprisingly, we have patients from all over the world. Apart from extending our medical expertise, we also extend the famed Indian hospitality. We make sure we are not only good ambassadors of the country, but also recognize that international patients have special needs and requirements.
The surgery team at Escort's Heart Institute and Research Center was simply amazing.
Coming to India and coming to Delhi, and particularly Escort's Heart Institute, that what I had, I'm sure they'll also have a similar treatment. It's been quite a wonderful experience for me.
As one of the most specialized heart hospitals in India, we are geared with the most advanced and state-of-the-art infrastructure, 329 beds, 9 operation theaters, 4 cath labs, 2 heart stations, besides a host of other facilities. Backed by the most advanced laboratories, performing complete range of investigative tests in the field of nuclear medicine, radiology, biochemistry, hematology, transfusion medicine and microbiology. Escorts is backed by fully equipped mobile cardiac care units to provide immediate intensive care to the patients. For speed is of utmost importance in cardiac care. A fleet of 6 well-equipped mobile coronary care units are available 24 hours a day. Each ambulance is a mini coronary care unit in itself, with onboard ventilation, a defibrillator, a cardiac monitor, and an intra-aortic balloon pump. And in a pioneering step, we have tied up with one of India's leading domestic airlines to provide air ambulance services equipped with the best emergency medical equipment and trained doctors in air. Revolutionizing the cardiac care in India, Escorts further introduced Escort's Heart Alert service by providing an expert ECG interpretation over the telephone within minutes of any chest complaint. So far, more than 120,000 tele-ECGs have been received from all over the country and abroad: Nepal, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, UAE, Tanzania, Europe, UK and the USA. Apart from the outstanding medical infrastructure facility, what distinguishes us is the warm and caring experience that our patient feels. With several patient-centric initiatives and the personalized attention of our patient welfare officers bring about reassurance and comfort to the patients. And thoughtfully conceived support systems that bring convenience to patient attendance. Thanks to our outstanding clinical talent and advanced high-end procedures like minimally invasive surgery, robotic surgery, keyhole surgery, aortic aneurysm, atrial switch operation, and cardiac remodeling, we have handled some of the landmark cases in cardiac sciences which made national news. A successful surgery to remove a rare tumor from the heart of a 39-year-old lady from Bokaro through minimally invasive surgery. This was the first time this technology was used to remove a tumor. Surgery on a 3-month-old child from Pakistan suffering from transposition of great artery and 3 holes in his heart. An open heart surgery on a 94-year-old man, the oldest person to undergo bypass surgery in India. But what gives us satisfaction is when we can return our patients to normal life. Like in the case of a teenager who was born with heart complications, today survives and lives a normal life after a series of successful surgeries at our institute. No wonder Escort has rightfully earned its position as India's most advanced tertiary level cardiac care center. Not surprisingly, our heart care services have been endorsed by most of the leading corporate houses in India, placing the trust of millions of employees in our hands. Not limiting our reach to just India, we are taking our expertise beyond our borders. In a landmark move, we set up the Escort's Amiri Diagnostic Center in neighboring Afghanistan in April 2006. We are also helping Djibouti in East Africa to build expertise and set up cardiac care centers across the country. We are happy to provide world-class cardiac care to both these countries. Escort is not just dedicated to keeping hearts healthy. It is also an organization with a conscience, a heart. In an effort to reach out to millions beyond the affluent metropolis, we have community outreach program focusing on taking free cardiac care to remote areas. Over 100,000 patients in the remotest corners of India and neighboring countries have benefited. Since its inception in 1988, Escort has offered the highest standards of cardiac care to its patients. 2005 saw the coming together of 2 medical giants, Escort's Heart Institute and Research Centre Limited and Fortis Healthcare Limited, one of the largest private healthcare companies in India today. This has further paved the way for us to set the benchmark for cardiac care. With a mission to improve the quality of healthcare and become the most revered healthcare service provider in India, we continue to live up to the expectations of millions of people for whom heart care is not just a matter of heart, but a matter of life and death. Escort Hospitals. Excellence to preeminence.